We look for it and we talk about it all the time. More than saying what it makes you feel what it means. It's called the most important thing. Yes, this is love. Welcome to this channel. In this video, we are going to talk about love in psychological perspective. Love is interesting and hard to understand. Especially romantic love seems like a beautiful mystery that is hard to explain. Many of our romantic thoughts and feelings can be put into words by poets and songwriters. But love is so hard to explain that we need the help of science. After all, psychologists know a lot about how and why people fall in love. Both men and women go through a lot of changes when they are in love. It seems wrong to say that people fall in love because love is more like a high that makes people feel like they are on cloud nine. The first step in falling in love is the initial attraction, says Elizabeth Kane. It's the powerful moment when we meet someone and feel energized and immediately notice our heart pounding. Falling in love is linked to more energy, less mental focus, sometimes sweaty palms, dizziness, and a racing heart, and a lot of good feelings, says Needle, an associate professor and coordinator of clinical experiences at South University West Palm Beach. Kane agrees, saying that the brain makes it possible for all of us to fall in love, which is why we have such a strong physical reaction when we like someone. When two people who like each other start spending time together, they feel like they are in a state of love euphoria. Kane, who is also a marriage and family therapist, says that a person who just fell in love sees the world through the lens of love. Most things are bearable, and everything their partner does is wonderful. Robert Sternberg, a psychologist, came up with the triangular theory of love. It says that love has three parts: intimacy, passion, and commitment. Feeling of attachment, closeness, connection, and bonding are all part of intimacy. Passion includes both the desire to learn and the desire to be sexually attracted. In the short term, commitment is a choice to stay with someone, and in the long term, it's the shared goals and plans made with that person. Kane says romantic love develops when two people feel dependent on each other, attached to each other, and that their psychological needs are being met. Some researchers think that oxytocin plays a role in the development of romantic love because it is released in the brain during orgasm, which helps the couple bond. Therapists can help people who have been hurt by love by understanding the psychology of falling in love. When a therapist knows how important romantic love is in a person's life and how traumatic it can be when a relationship ends quickly and sometimes out of the blue, they can help their client move on and become stronger. Kane says to get over the pain of a failed relationship, you have to turn your attention back to yourself and your own unique ability to give and receive love. If we know how we fall in love, we can understand how hard it is to move on after our heart has been broken. Then we can remember how beautiful the experience was and be hopeful because we know that if it happened to us once, it can happen again. Needle says that in order to help heartbroken people get through this hard time, therapists need to know how each person fell in love and what they are going through right now. A therapist can help a client understand and learn from the past, Needle says. Many people choose the same type of partner in each relationship, but they don't know it. I don't know why these relationships always end in disappointment and don't last.